Making teapots. Just old run the mill single walled teapots. Ignore the fact that that didn't stick. Totally got this. So these are going to be Aki. What's good? How are you? What's up, Dragon? Welcome back. Brian, Amanda. Oh my God, everyone's here today. So we're making 300 milliliter teapot, or sorry, 170-ish milliliter teapots. Um, just two of them today. Princess was in here earlier, and she sure is. She wanted a teapot and is going to be coming to Clayway. So uh, obviously, there's no like actual like obligation to buy anything, but I just want to have things there if she decides to get something. Oh, it's a great day, Aki. Yeah, no, 300-gram teapot. So these are going to be 175-ish milliliters, if not 150, depending on how thin we make them. I'm not making a 300 milliliter teapot. We have some of those already made. They're in the bisque kiln right now, but we don't need that for this. Sydney? Oh my God, really everyone's here. How are you guys? How is everyone since our last stream, since whenever? One of these is gonna get um, a side handle, and then the other one's gonna get uh, a back handle, I think. And we're gonna use that new technique too to make the gallery. You got this. You got this, Aki. How's work been today, Sydney? Isn't this such a cool method? I maybe made this a little too thin to try, but I Aki, tell me about your day. Good, good. Well, that's awesome, at least. You should. I honestly, it's awesome. It's how I'm gonna teach people how to make galleries moving forward in any class. This is significantly easier than what I have been teaching people, so highly recommend this technique. What's making it stinky? I'm very confused by that statement. That does sound exhausting, Aki. I hope you get enough votes. Oh, damn. Of course we are, Mojo. Wink, wink. It's gonna be a great guys' night. Wink, wink. Oh, yeah. Sounds great. Well, at least there is a backup kiln. That is kinda nice. I was worried that there wasn't gonna be one at all, Dragon. Alright, cool. Okay, Mojo. Hopefully they're hunks for being too cute. I got you. I got you, boo. Gotcha. No, that was me, Daly, sorry. I just looked like an alien because you were high. Thanks for the rose. It was delicious, Mojo, I appreciate it. Is this self-inflicted, Aki? Oh my god, the suspense is killing me. I'm good at the what? Oh my god, Aki. It's incredibly rude of them. Fries are made out of avocados. That's a known fact, and the fact that you would ask us shows your, blatant ignorance, my sweet boy. Well, this is a teapot body, so I don't know. I couldn't I there's no cup to smash. Sorry. Mojo, come on now. Everybody knows fries are made from avocados. I'm sorry, you haven't had an avocado fry before? Every single fry you've ever had has been an avocado, so clearly you've had an avocado fry. Mm. Yeah, Jim, stop rage baiting. Jeez. Man, oh man. Yeah, Tack, you actually don't need a kiln. You just need a torch, and it does the same thing. It's a fun fact. No one needs to know it outside of you guys, but they do. What kind of stuff does your cousin make? Tell me everything. Good, Jim. I'm doing this for you. Thank you, JR. Exactly. See, I'm not speaking out of line when I say that it is avocado based. Is this pottery? No. This is we're using plaster of Paris at the moment, but I've dyed it with manganese to turn it a little bit black. Tara, welcome back. No, I don't want to die. There's a bunch of toxic stuff in this clay. If we were working on porcelain, I would take a giant bite for you, but we're on clay body. Please don't eat this clay, Aki. You can eat all the clay you want, but not this clay. Sup, Nancy? How are you? Ooh, what car is getting washed next? It's a tastier clay than this. I have not, no. Well, some of them I think no, but not all of them. What am I planning on making? My sweet boy, we are gonna make 2 teapots. One's a side handle, one's a back handle. Nice, solid. You can do whatever you want, Aki, but I'm not, responsible for your death. I do have the mic now, I just have to I'm trying to figure out how to actually talk about everything. I haven't quite gotten to that point. I want this one to have a more closed top than the last. Maybe make it slightly more squat. Yeah. I know, right? Pretty cool. I mean, an old blockbuster is pretty good. It's too bad there's probably no way for you to play it, but who are the CDs of? I have no idea what you're talking about, Mojo. You sound hot. You have a VHS of me? Oh my god. Oh, exciting. Nice. Solid. Hi, hi. How's it going? You have 7 days of tape? Oh my god, it's so hot of you, Mojo. This is collapsing, isn't it? It feels like it is. Is it not? Hold up. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna torch the body of it real quick, and then we're gonna do what we're doing. 'Cause it just feels like it's sinking in on itself, and I don't really feel like getting another piece of clay. So if we mess this one up, I'm only making 1 teapot. You're the one who's been coming on to me this entire time, Mojo, and I have video proof of it myself. I don't know any of your references, Mojo, but after shaping. Exactly, Tara. Thanks, Aggies. You can add a little bit of shaping, but the problem is if you add this new coil technique, you can't really do anything to the top. So that's my thing about this, Sydney. Do they? I don't, to be honest, I don't really watch people make pots, so I don't really know how other people do things. But Oh my goodness. You should definitely do that. Go wait, what are you doing? Get out of here. Go build bake a cake. It's today the birthday? Ouch. Forgot that this is hot. Hold on. It is cool to watch. It's also hurts. Ooh, I like that. Dragon knows what's up. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the steam to go away so I can actually touch this. Oh, that makes sense. I hadn't thought about that. Alright, this is cold enough. No, it still hurts, but it's kinda manageable. Yep. Ow, 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 ow. Wah, this is hot. Why are you guys letting me do this? So let's make a gourd teapot. This looks kinda cool, right? I'm a mild masochist. I don't know if you guys have noticed that yet. Oh, who? Who's, is it Ben Wolf? I know, right? Gotcha. Have fun, good luck. I hope it's delicious. No, you have to stop. I'm for it. We're definitely doing this gourd form, though. I think this is kinda cute. Keep at it. I'm for it. Bumble Ceramics. Where are they located? I've never heard of them. You said in Connecticut, near me or further away? I like all of those things that you're saying right there, Sydney. It's kinda god damn. Can someone remind me that hot like, fire equal hot? Connecticut's pretty big, like, surprisingly so, you know? Vincent, I would love to make you one. Will you send me photos so I can, match to the, situation? Okay, cool, cool, cool. You know, Beck, like I said, I'm a mild oh, ooh, ooh, dang, I just did something in my back. That was painful. I'm gonna switch the foot that I'm doing this on. Maybe I've been standing too long today. Let me, stretch real quick, sorry. That actually, like, I actually hurt myself. Oh, that was unexpected. Alright, okay. Well, we might stop the stream at some point. I've, that was painful. Um, we'll ignore it for now. Okay, uh, we already made all the you know me. Um, I have a bunch, Vincent, don't you worry. No, this one feels offset to the side, so it's interesting. It feels like more into my hip than my lower back, which is fascinating. So whatever, we're not going to worry about it. I'm going to switch to my left foot for the rest of the day for throwing. We're not going to be in here for a crazy amount longer, but I'm definitely not going to make anything outside of this. It seems like it was. Okay, so I'm going to save a little bit of clay for a handle, and a little bit of clay for another handle, and then this will be two spouts and a I'm not, like, opposed to CDs. Honestly, I've slipped a disc from putting on my socks before, like, a few times. "What's up, Heather? How are you? Welcome in. What's new? What's happening?" Oh, she okay, so she's near Logies. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Oh, nice. What'd you guys learn, or what'd you teach today? What kinda pottery class we talking about? Do not like this nubbin. Something about it that's just not doing it for me. You know what I mean? Let's redo this nubbin. Oh, you got me, Lex. Oh my god. Didn't even register what you said for a bit. Got me. Wow. Gotcha. That's cool. I don't think I've ever actually made a pumpkin out of clay before. I forgot that we're almost, that time of year. Classic. Classic indeed. Hey, Heather, have you ever heard of Bumble Ceramics in Connecticut? Okay, interesting. It's a great name. Are they? I've never made one. Yeah, maybe one day we'll make a pumpkin together, but interesting. Also, Heather, have you ever been to Logies? Since you're also in this neck of woods. I'm doing a this is a self-representation of my internal state, Lex. You do? Do you know where it is? Their rare plant sale is coming up pretty soon. Okay, so it's super far away. Okay, so Heather's saying the Bumble's northeast corner, so not close to me at all. Like as far away as you can get. Mhm. Oh, I gave you the wrong dates for Clayway. It's the 18th, 19th, I think. Oh, also, Potter's Path is closer to you. It's 2nd and 3rd, first weekend of October if you haven't, gotten the flyer yet. Oh, man, that'd be great. A dating app for pottery would be fantastic. Sign me up. Actually, I don't know if I wanna date a potter. I lied. Well, maybe. I don't know. Heck, I like you. You're watching out for my safety, and I appreciate you. Okay, yeah, I mean, that would be fun, Tara. Yeah, I know it does something to you, doesn't it? I it doesn't seem like, the best move. Yeah. And then I'd have to start sharing kiln space with someone. Nah, nah, not for me. The worst. No one wants to share a kiln space. We're starting to throw a slip. Do you see this gross stuff? I can't believe people throw slip. You know what? It wouldn't be the first time it's happened, Dragon. Looks, I am playing music. It's just that my headphones cancel it out because I don't want to be demonetized on YouTube. You can hear it if you go to my TikTok that's streaming as well. But the camera on TikTok is significantly worse than the camera on YouTube because it's my old phone. So if you want to listen to music, go over there. Do you want to actually see what we're doing? YouTube's the place to be. I gotta say though, I don't really get that dirt. This is we've been in here for uh 60, 120, ba ba ba. We've been in here for 5 hours and this is as dirty as I've gotten. I haven't changed my clothes or anything. Um, so it's not that dirty, I guess. I didn't today though, Tara. I probably should have, but if we're doing more production days, I'd probably put it to apron on. 100%. Standing wheels get way less. I forgot you stand too. It's so much better, right? Have you gotten anybody at Brookfield to stand? Can you put standing wheels in there? Or are they going to get mad at you? Right? I tried to do it at the Washington Art Association, and they got so angry at me. I would bring bricks in. I bought a bunch of bricks. I left them outside for my class. I would bring them in, set up every single wheel, and at the end of the class, take them all outside. And just them being outside, they would get mad at me. I was like, you just hate your students? Like, what is going on? It's easier. It's better for your back. I, whatever. Whatever. All right, Aki, sounds good. Yeah, I was like it wasn't like I was leaving them in there too, but hopefully at some point you can, Dragon. It is so much nicer, like truly. It is easier to throw. Um, it's better for your back. I literally have no bad things to say. Seems like you have really sweet neighbors, Tara. I'm sorry, that's tough. Yeah, Sydney. Staying while throwing is the best. I don't care what anybody says. Audrey, well, thanks for saying hi. Appreciate you. We're gonna put some serious snouts on these things. Good. Good, 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 good. I, will only teach people standing in my studio, unless they physically can't stand, and then I'll move the wheel down to the ground for them, but, um, I refuse. if someone's able-bodied to stand to teach them sitting. I just have 3 wheels. I have 2 Shimpos and a Brent, and the Brent's noisy as all, so I try not to teach 3 people. I had a 4th wheel, but I raffled it off, during one of the clayways, I think 2 years ago. I do not like Brents at all. I'm throwing on a Whisper. I have 2 Whispers and a, Model B. I do not like my Brent. It's fine, and I also had the first model Brent that was ever made, and that's the one I raffled off, and it was fine. The first model of Brent didn't come with a splash guard. Here's my fun fact of the day. I didn't know what it was, and so I spent so many years trying to figure out what this wheel was to get the proper splash guard for it. Turns out they just doesn't have any because it wasn't designed for one. Awesome, Sydney. Smart move. Oh yeah, Aki, it's way better. And you can throw big. I don't care what people say. You can throw big things. You do not have to be sitting to throw large. Okay, I think this spout's actually too big for the size of the teapot. Maybe this one it'll be fine on. You know what? I take it back. On this one, it'll be fine. Sure am. You don't? Newspaper is the best hand cleaning thing in the world. Been using it for I don't know how many years I've been cleaning my hands with newspaper. 9 years, 8 years. It's wonderful. Highly recommend. Though it's much harder to get newspaper these days downtown and stuff. Like, you try to go to the market now, any of the markets, they won't give you very much. But before COVID, 'cause COVID ruined so many things, I could go down there, ask for whatever amount, and they'd be like, "Yeah, come back in a week," and they would give me like 20 bags of newspaper. Now I'm lucky if I get a single newspaper. Exactly. Lex, there's a million people who do that. I'm not one of them. 2 weeks for what, Tara? Mm. Oh, yes, excuse me, sorry. I've been doing it for, 18 days, I've been making pottery. No offense taken, but I'm not a basic bitch, Lex. Pouring some water in my water bowl. Got her. Got her good on that one, guys. Later, Heather. See you soon, I'm sure. Come have tea soon. You let me know when. It's really nice in the, in the winter too, when the greenhouse is, when it's snowy outside in the greenhouse, so though that's a little bit later on. Blue, how are you? What's new? What's happened? Tell me everything. I You seem so busy all the time. Have you been making anything? I like colors, so chill out, Sydney, my goodness. I like that stream, that was a fun stream. We should have some I don't think Heather would like to have tea on the catwalk, though. I do have a dog, Aki, but I wasn't talking to my dog. My dog's name is Olive. Hi, hi. Okay, so you're just crazy busy doing everything. My god, good on you. I don't know how you do it. Oh, and do what with it? Just for fun? Or you're gonna turn it into something else? That's true. That's a you know what, Dragon? That's a very good point. Olive is a Whippet Lab with Blackmouth Cur and Feist. You did? When did you walk the catwalk? Huh. Thanks, Tara. I'm excited to see. That sounds really cool. Boyd, oh my god. Well, if you ever start again, you tell me and I'll get walk you through it. We can do it together. I'm only 19 days into this, so we can figure this out together. Hi, BB. How are ya? As you should. Just because you couldn't get it censored? Have I ever been where, Aubrey? Thank you, Dragon. Um, it will make it through making these 2 teapots, Tara, but then I need to not be in here anymore, and then we'll probably have to take it easy in the studio tomorrow when we come in. It's, Monday today, correct? Right? So I'll just be easy on myself. To New Orleans? No, but no, I've never been. I have an ex who lives there, though. She's never invited me to come hang out, but that's fine. Okay, cool. So we can have a chill day tomorrow. Mm, well, that's a bummer. Sorry to hear it. I do too, Blue. That's all right. I just like stepped weirdly. I've been standing too long. We've been standing for over 5 hours now in here, so I'm kind of dying. Uh, I'm friends with most of my exes, Tara. Um, almost all of them. We all mostly, mainly leave amicably. Okay. There's like 3 of my I think only like 3 of my exes don't like me, um, which is pretty good, I would think. I may have screwed up on these lids and didn't cut off enough base here to throw. Ugh, oh god. I really don't wanna remake these lids, so hopefully we can make this work. I froze? Oh, no! Well, at least you know where they are. That's a bummer, though. Oh, we may try to trim, um, the big vases that we started earlier today as well. We're making 2 teapots today. Nothing crazy, just simple single-walled teapots. Alright, later. Thanks for hanging. Oh, wait, it went into the laundry? Oh, damn. I'm sorry. What kinda earbuds were they? Or headphones were they? Hopefully not super expensive ones. I thought you meant just, like, they were, like, whatever, not in like, in the laundry, just at the whatever, you know what I mean? Hey, Blue, if you're in here, how's, your friend's clay business going? Is it still thriving? Feel like we haven't talked about that at all since the other day, like, why way back. Be kinda cool to do that kinda stuff. Okay, cool. Okay, cool, 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 cool. That's for the best. At least they were something not super pricey. Yeah, you. How are your doesn't it how's the friend's, clay business? I feel that. I get so, like, hyper fixated on stuff and then, "Wah." This is thin as all, but alright. Question is, did amazing. Okay, so a lot of the time I like to make these too big. Uh, it does not fit though. I don't know if you guys can see, but that is, too big. But it's nice and light. Anything that's cone 10 and is colorful, I am for 100%. I feel like it adds extra audio qualities to it when you put them through the wash. I know I do like gritty clay though. I mean, I wedged 20% silica sand into this clay body. Okay, let's see how this feels. Buddy. Come on, buddy. There we go. Little at a time till we get it fitted. We're close. So close. I definitely used to just make them to the right size and it was fine and it would fit. But I've been enjoying this kind of mind-numbing process recently of just like slowly taking them down because it does give a slightly better fit if you're patient enough with it. It's just a pain in the ass to do. Yeah. Well, seems like a good time to check. Still not enough. Awesome. Thank you, Blue. You rock. You're awesome. I can't wait. Okay, a little bit more. Been really enjoying this black clay. We'll see. I'll do it live so we can see the destruction of my hands in real time. That's my favorite thing to do. Hi, hi. Okay, I'm for it. Have you wood fired it yet? Country, how could I forget? You like killing animals. I remember. Well, I'm gonna fire in a wood kiln, and it's gonna be spectacular, and I can't wait. Oh, it's so close. Ah, so close. Mhm. Um, we're gonna make 5 pieces today. Okay, okay, look at this fit. You ready for this? Everybody, you watching? Everybody watching? Look at this. Just disappears into that. Whoa, whoa. Look at that. It's a good fit. Okay, now do the other one. Lily, how are you? Right? This is the way I found how to do it. It's painstakingly boring to do. Oh yeah, right? Yeah. This clay shrinks 11.25% or 11.5%. I yeah, right? Um, that's the way to do it. I'm okay. My back hurts. So we're finishing up these 2 teapots and calling it a day. But it's taken about 5 hours to make 3 double-walled pots and 2 teapots, and I'm running out of back material. Hell yeah. That's the way to do it, Blue. You gotta lean into the pain. Honestly, yeah, I feel like the making of the teapot is super quick. I mean, we made the body in, like, what, 2 minutes? And now we've spent, like, the past half hour trimming a lid, you know? God, I love this fireplace in here. I wish that I had a wood stove in my actual apartment, but I don't really wanna reline my chimney. I got a quote before COVID, and it was 10 grand, and it's gonna be way more now, and I don't wanna do it. It's really nice, right? I love my wood stove in my studio. I'd put a bed in here if it wasn't gonna kill me from all the dust, because I could put a loft in really easily up there. I might at some point. I got bored, to be honest, with the lamp. I'm looking at it, it's, like, right over there. I got bored. I get bored with things really easily. I don't know if you guys have noticed that yet, but that's why I try to do stuff as fast as I can when I'm interested in it, because otherwise I get really bored. Right. Exactly. A little silicosis is good. Builds character, you know? Mm. Yeah, I get bored really, really quickly. I have, like, a week of, excitement about something, and then I don't wanna do it anymore. Oh, that's exciting. That's huge. Are you gonna do it? Or are you like, "Screw you guys, I'm better than you"? Yes to the telling them to screw you, right? Yeah, good, good, good. I'm glad we're on the same page. Hell yeah. Oh. Oh. Well, that's exciting, and how much is the cash prize if you, were to win one of these things? I don't care about the fundraiser part of it, I want the monetary value you're gonna be profiting here. Take 'em for all you got, Blue. Oh, damn. Wait, that's actually way better than I was expecting you to say. Holy shit, I hope you win. All right, let's see what this lid fits like. Boop. Look at that. Nice. Honestly, it's a little small, so I'm just gonna futz it by uh smushing the top of my teapot in on it. But you're the only ones who are gonna know. No one else will know. Oh, you got this. I don't know what you're talking about. Is that what's the thing that you have to actually make? What's the or do you know what you have to do for it? Or is it like a specific thing? Is it there a theme? What tell me more. I want to know more about this. Right? It totally counts. Why I can mod for a single sub. I'm good, bud. Do a Hot Boy membership and for a year and I'll give you a mod. Okay. Do you have any ideas what you might do? Thanks, BB. I told you the stipulation. Oh my god. Guys, it's Swa. I've been waiting for you to come in here all day, Swa. You were nowhere to be seen. I was getting nervous you weren't going to show up. You got to earn it with money. Sweet, sweet money. Ugh. Ugh. All right. I think this is the one that's going to get the cool, cute side handle. So we have to figure out what we want to do for a side handle. Mhm. Maybe it might be like a little butt plug side handle, or maybe it's like a elongated side handle. I don't know. We can make a couple, but you gotta love a good butt plug side handle. Oh, you heard what I said, and it's exactly what it looks like. So it's not like God. I hope I don't look like a youth pastor in this jacket. I like this shirt. This little fleece. I don't want to look like a guy who likes children. What am I doing next? Larry Aki, you're great. Oh, we're 100% gonna make matcha plugs as well, but, we need a good, yeah, right? I didn't like it either, Blue. That hurt my heart. Uh, we're not gonna make any plugs tonight, though, except for the butt plug that's gonna go on the side of this thing. If we decide to go that route, we might go, like, elongated route, which is kinda nice. Mm. I don't have the examples of that because they're in the kiln right now. I'm bisking the teapots that we've already made. Yeah, I'm sorry that that happened. I'm not surprised, and which is so disgusting. I was luckily never religious, so it worked out well for me. Cones. We're making a mug. We're making a rigid mug out of plaster of Paris that I dyed black, and then I'm throwing on a potter's wheel. Do you? What about bisque loading do you like? I'm glad you have time to watch as well. Good luck. Nice chatting. Yeah, that's messed up, Swat. Yeah, I luckily just never had to go in to do any of that. I would cry every time I would go into a church when I was a kid. And my claim to fame is that I'm not baptized, so I'm a heathen. That makes sense, that totally makes sense, Dragon. I feel that way with just loading glaze kilns too. Mm. Thanks, Swat. Appreciate you. Okay, let's see how this feels. Okay, that feels pretty good. Let me see if we can go thinner. Not really. I mean, we could technically go thinner, but we're not going to. I don't know enough about taking things to know what you're referencing, I'm afraid. Thank you. Oh yeah, that's why I like him. Exactly. Swan knows what's up. Got to get that good anxiety in. They're like, what's the point? You know? I don't have any anxiety in my life, so I need a little bit of boost every so often just to get me going. Reborn, welcome back. How are you? Tell me everything. Thank exactly, Swa. Well said. Couldn't have said it better myself. Okay. Oh, how you feeling? He's not used to you making long vases? What do you possibly think you're doing? Oh, that's a very good point. That's a very good point. I could only imagine, Reborn. I would be exhausted too. Is it fun at least? To a degree? Yeah, I get that one too. But he's already said some other ones that, ooh, oh, 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 this is light. This is real light. Okay, hold up. This isn't light enough. Now that I've felt this, this isn't light enough. We're gonna put this back on the wheel and make it lighter. Where can I get the weight from though? There really isn't anywhere I can get weight from. I bet. Why are you doing it? It sounds horrible. Thanks, Dragon. Thanks, Reborn. Alright, we're gonna just take away more clay. Ah! No one saw that. Didn't happen. Come on, buddy. There we go. This one's hard because I need to get the weight from down here. Let's fill this. No, you didn't. You saw nothing suave. Okay. I mean, it's like it feels heavy. Why does it feel heavy? Mm, there is some clay right here, but I'm not gonna mess with it. It's gonna turn into a goblet, which is not a bad thing, but I don't really want that to turn to a goblet teapot. It already kind of is. Mm, mm. It happens. It happens. Round pots can be difficult. What are we doing? Handle. We have to make a handle real quick. We might make two hand. We might pull two. Nah, we're gonna pinch a handle and pull a handle. Or not pull. Pinch handle and throw a handle. This might be too little clay, but let's see. So this is gonna be our butt plug handle. Though, yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards maybe a elongated handle instead of a plug handle. So let's figure it out. I don't know what do you have to say about being balls? I have no idea. Good for you, bud. I'm proud of you. Proud of you that you feel comfortable in here enough to admit that. It's a cool thing. All right. Mm, I think that's too fat, right? We want a skinnier. We want it to be like skinny. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't want that, right? Okay, just think about this. I want some opinion here real quick. So imagine we're gonna redo it if we like this one or not. But imagine this just getting shoved off the side there, you know? We're gonna make a plug. No, we're making a plug. None of this baloney. Thanks, Swa. Thanks, Swa. You're so good to me. Mushrooms, it's not for me, but I get the appeal why people make them. No! Alright, well, thanks for coming in for a little bit, Swa. Appreciate you. Good luck with the rest of the work. Thanks, BB. Have fun. See you next time. Silly. Well, there's small teapots reborn. I'm making actual gong fu teapots. We haven't made any for a while, so the size teapot that we're making right now is like kind of what I built my whole career off of. We just haven't been doing it recently. Well, that's cute. I like that. Oh, I appreciate you. Thanks for subbing. Okay. Yeah, perfect size. And I think we're done. We just have to make a handle and put everything together. Okay. So let's start with this guy. Oh yeah, you know it. You know it. Thanks, Ashley. You're such good inputter. You give the best input around. Too big. Actually, this is my first week, so not very long. Super easy to do all this stuff. You should buy a wheel. There's nothing toxic about pottery, so you can just buy a wheel, put in your bedroom and throw. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, it's actually healthy to breathe in the dust fumes. Um, they are bigger in different cultures, people kind of associate them with like longevity with life and stuff like that. So you could definitely do that. Welcome back. Oh, what a bad landlord. How dare they? Jay, today is my seventh day. So I've been doing this for exactly a week now. It's really easy to do. I've seen people like kind of say that it's hard, especially people say that it's hard to make teapots and stuff. This is like literally a week in. So it's all fake. They're just lying to you. Not really sure why. Like maybe to safeguard something, or I don't know. Oh, right on. That's cool. No, no, just a week. You think so? I'm pretty sure anybody could do this. I'm like almost positive. This was not hard to learn how to do. What part makes you look cool, Dragon? Seriously? How long have you been doing it for? You do? How long have you been doing that for? Seven days, Jay. I literally this is my seventh day. I've never touched clay before. This is that's why I saw some people on TikTok doing it, and I was like, I can do that. So I went out and I bought myself a wheel and some clay, and here we are. I don't have a kiln yet, so I don't really know what to do about that. But yeah, I don't know why people say teapots is hard are hard. They are definitely easy. Probably the easiest thing you can make out of clay, at least in my opinion. Nice, that's cool. And do you sell those figurines? Oh, Amanda, I never leave. 'Oh, yeah, teapots are definitely easier than bowls, that's for sure. That's awesome. What kind of stuff were you throwing yesterday? That's pretty cool. If they compliment it, it means it's worth something. You should definitely start selling. No one's ever complimented my stuff, so I haven't sold anything yet. But again, 7 days in, so no, I don't. I don't think they're, that great. I used to make indentations for my filter holes, and they would make it bulbous on the inside, but I just stopped recently just because I'm bored of doing that, so I'm doing something just different. Pu'er, Jay, is probably my favorite type of tea, just because it's the one I drink the most, so I would probably have to say it's Pu'er. I've had 300 ounces of it today, so Exactly. That was 3 days ago that I came up with that. Mm. That's awesome. That sounds like you've been very busy. You think so? I don't know. Um, I mean, the double wall cups that we were trying the other day probably would be worth some money, but, who knows, you know? Maybe one day I'll be lucky enough to have someone who would actually buy something of mine, but I don't today's not the day, I don't think. Maybe a couple weeks in. But I'll be very thankful of anybody who ever does. Dima, how are you? How's karma? How do you know my name was Draco? My god. Um, you can go to my website. Uh, this will be in my wood kiln in October, so you're gonna have to wait till like mid-October. But I'm in a clay tour before that, so I probably not till like the end of October will this stuff be available, unless you're in New England and want to come to my studio and say hey and buy it in person. Right? The music is where it's at today. But there is a shop in my bio. Awesome, appreciate you. I will say that I've been throwing a lot thinner the last couple weeks, and I'm slightly worried that my kiln is going to be so hot that a lot of my stuff melts, or not melts, but falls apart. So that's exactly what's happening, Dragon. I got a French lo-fi station on it, yeah, on TikTok. I think we have to trim this lid. It's too heavy, but we'll do that later. I really wish that I knew. Sounds good. Thanks for hanging. No, actually, my things are not usable. You can't actually make tea out of this. It would just if you did it, it would turn to poison, so sadly, it's not a usable teapot. Unless you're trying to poison someone, and then in which case it's a highly functional, usable teapot. Um, what was I saying? Oh, I wonder, if I wish there was a way for me to figure out how many teapots I've made in my career, because I think I'm probably up to, like, 5, 6,000 at this point. You think so, Jay? I don't know if I made 6 to 7,000. That seems like a lot of teapots. Thanks, Brandy. I do not have my own studio, no. I rent from this random guy on the street, um, and he lets me come and use his studio every so often if I'm well behaved and I put out for him. So that's where we're at the moment. Sorry, BB, I barely speak English, so I have no idea what you're saying. Um, I like all the parts, Jay. The nice thing about pottery is that you get bored of one thing, you move on to the next. And I can tell you my least favorite part of the process is cleaning kiln shelves. I would rather do literally anything else in the world. Atmospheric kilns require cleaning of every single shelf, and it takes hours and crazy amounts of grinding and masks, and just it's just a huge pain in the butt. Electric kilns are easy, gas kilns are easy, um, but atmospheric kilns just are just painful. So that's my least favorite part. Mm. Online, and then I'm in a couple tours every year, and sometimes I do some shows, localish shows. But there's a link in my bio that links to my website. I only have like 6 pieces for sale at the moment. I've sold out pretty much everything I've made in the last couple months. So, oh my God. Welcome back, Dallas. How's work? I'm based in Quebec. Where are you based in, Jay? Thanks, Brandy. Yeah, it's been a solid year so far. We have 4 more firings before the end of the year, 2 of which have already been all the work's been made for. And yeah, I bet. Oh, you are? Nice. Good on you. Oh, Ottawa. What a place. Oh, damn. That's incredibly tiring, Dallas. How'd it go, though? Besides tiring, was it an okay day? Mm. Good on you, Brandy. What kind of stuff do you write? What's up, Shauna? Raul, how are you? Oh my God. Somehow missed your guys' comments. Been too engrossed in what I'm doing. Oh, oh, Dallas. Oh my God. Dude knows what to say. Let's see. Okay. I like this one. Oh, 20% on my thing. Oh, very cool. That's how long you been doing that for? You as well, Dallas. Hope you get a good night's sleep. Sounds like you need it. Oh, hell yeah. Thanks. Appreciate you. We're getting there. We gotta put a side handle on it. We're gonna put a right-handed butt plug handle on this one. This is my work and my full-time gig. Don't recommend it to anybody. There's no money in it, but it's a nice job to have. I do, Jay, but far and few between. I'm not very good at reading emails, so people offer things and send me, tell me to if they want me to come out places and all that, and I uh, I drop the ball all the time because I'm just not reading my emails. Thanks. Oops, that's not good. We've been in here for like 6.5 hours now, so I'm running out of steam as far as talking goes. Just a long time to be standing. Oh, you're sitting too much. I mean, most people who do pottery sit, but I started standing years and years ago. It's just so much better for your back, but doesn't mean it's not exhausting to stand this long. That's cool. What kind of art does she do? It's good to do, right? I do not know French, Jay. I barely speak English. Hi, hi. How are you, Aurora? Good. I like this teapot a lot. I'm like a really I'm a big fan of this one. It's hard to sell these Kyushu teapots. These people just don't understand how to use them correctly. Um, but I like them, so I don't care. They are. That's cool. Yeah, they're great, aren't they? I'm a big fan. Well, I poked a little hole in there just to help it dry because that is an enclosed space. I think that's a nice right-handed Kyushu style teapot. All right, now we have the handle to make. We're gonna do a back handle for the other teapot, and then I want to retrim the uh, Megan. Thank you. I want to retrim the lid for the other teapot we did because I don't think it's good enough. I don't know what that is. Tell me about it. How could I not remember you French? Anime, what's up? I am getting tired. We've been in here a long time. We're so close though. Jay, it depends. Um, but I've been doing 7 to 8 hour days in here recently. We're making a teapot today. Just takes a lot to be that concentrated for 7 to 8 hours each day, and also streaming and everything. I like the streaming part though; it makes the day go by faster. But it's just it's gets tiring. Was it 6 o'clock today? We started at 9 o'clock, and I took an hour break. I do at the moment, yeah. I did something while we were throwing a little while ago, but I just want to finish these teapots off. And we were gonna finish off the big vases that we started today too, but I don't have energy for it. I do. I go to an acupuncturist, a massage therapist, and an chiropractor. I also stretch for like an hour a day most days. But I also cut a ton of wood that also throws out my back because I'm firing my kilns with wood. So I'm cutting a lot of that, most of it by hand, but I did buy a log splitter last year, so it's good French, but I'm exhausted. We've been in here all day. It also shows you how long it takes to make things. We've been in here since 9 o'clock this morning, and we've made 5 pieces: a double-walled mug, and two double-walled cups, and um, two teapots. It's good. I got no complaints. I'm really pleased with everything we've been doing. I'm just, yeah, just tired. Did not get enough sleep last night. Kept waking up for some reason. So hoping tonight and just get a ton of sleep, feel refreshed, and just be in the studio all day tomorrow again. But need to do a lot more stretching. I only stretched for a couple minutes before coming in here today. That was a mistake. Oh, damn. Why? What's going on? Yeah, honestly, the throwing is the fastest thing, Jay. I can throw all the parts in like no time at all, but it's trimming and attaching and making everything look really pretty. That's definitely the time-consuming aspect to this. I like honestly, we throw for like the amount of time we've been in here, we probably threw for collectively 40 minutes, maybe, of the entire day that we've been in here was actually throwing a pot. Thanks, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Later. Right? Kind of cute curl on the bottom, right? Princess. You got 2 teapots. We did a back handle, and a side handle. Now you wanted a top handle or a side handle, but I didn't have the energy to make a top handle today. Hmm, that was weird. The clay's like super stiff in the middle section right here. Okay, there's our back handle teapot. Let me retrim the lid real quick though, because I don't like how heavy it is. It is ugh, I went to step with the wrong foot. It is fun. I've made some seriously silly teapots over the years. Okay. Where, Jay? It's gonna get me through this last little hurdle. Remind me to tell you about funny teapots I've made next time. My brain can't do stories anymore today. I'm like at my limit here. It's a little hefty. I don't really know where the weight is. I trim it like this. Probably a stupid idea, but we're doing it. We started at 9 o'clock this morning, so we've been at it for a while, and it's 6:16. I also haven't eaten anything yet today, so I need some food in me pretty soon, or I'm just gonna like pass out. I'm just gonna poke some holes in here to get rid of even more weight. Almost, Jay. What's up, Constantine? Brett, you came way too late, BB boy. I don't have the energy to flirt with you anymore. All right, let me show you guys what we did. And then I just have to leave. The weight's way better now, Tara. I think that was it's still kind of heavy, but I think it'll do for now. Okay, so we have our Kyushu side-handled teapot, and we have our kind of regular back-handled teapot. So there are two teapots for the day. Um, I like them both. I think they're cool. Um, okay, I need to leave. But thanks for hanging, guys. And I'll come back tomorrow probably. I just need to stretch a lot. So thanks, Tara. All right. Bye, guys.